Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. It's Friday! As I posted on Instagram, finally Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Oh man, what a week. What a week. Whew. But I made it through another week. That's how I pay for all the knives and all the good time, right? Quality of life follows hard work. Period. Hope you guys are all doing well on this Friday. It is Friday, November 11th, 2016. November 11th already. In the U.S., it's Veterans Day. Hey, listen, here's the deal. I don't care, red state, blue state, aqua state, whatever. The United States, there are people who sacrifice, who made the ultimate sacrifice, and that's Veterans Day. I don't have Veterans Day off. We traded that for like the day after Thanksgiving or something. And to be honest, this is just me. I like that you don't take the day off. Because then all of these remembrances or celebrations are about barbecues and family gatherings. But this one, for me, is just to remember that there are people who have given the ultimate sacrifice or willing to give the ultimate sacrifice. So just take a few moments. You know, I always say take a few moments for yourself. Definitely do that. I don't care what day it is. At least take a few moments just for you. That's what the cigar for me is in the flask. Just a moment just for me without social media and all that crap. But today, give a moment to people who allow me to stand up here and show off my knives, all right? That is the message of the day. The other message of the day is I hope you've been catching these videos that I've been doing. Because we've been shooting a lot of videos. There's Spider-Palooza. Got it right. Spider-Palooza. Actually, it's Spyderco-Palooza, but I'm getting close. Where I'm going through my Spyderco collection. I have to tell you guys, it is eye-opening to me. You know, I do some knives and I go, I got all of these left. So my Spydercos have spread. It takes up all of a Pelican case 1550. All of, and granted, it's a raggedy inside, but all of a Pelican 1600 and 2/3 or a half of another 1550. So we have a whole bunch of knives to go. I'm going to be recording later tonight, unless I'm just too beat. But over the weekend, too, I'm going to try to get through some things. I'm looking on the side. Let's do another ugly picture of my... I just moved my thing. Anyway, there's a bunch of knives, some of them under that cloth or whatever. Yes, I screwed up everything. And I'll tell you what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing the Sage series. Finally, I have a video on the Sage series on this channel, but it doesn't include the Sage 5. So it's not a Sage series, but this one will. We'll be talking about the stretches and a bunch of other knives. I think there's 17 knives altogether. And we're going to just keep working our way through this collection. The chaparrals we'll be talking about. We're going to have a grand old time as we work our way through. If you're wondering what I'm talking about, we reached 1,000 new subscribers, and I promised to go through my hundreds of Spydercos, and we're doing that video after video until we get through the end, instead of doing a 5.5-hour video of the collection. I hope you guys like it. If you do, go check those out. Thumb them up. We're continuing. There's 3 videos now. A lot more to come. And I'm trying to get these done as much as possible. And we're doing the pocket dump deconstructions every single day. Yesterday, I had to upload it at night And so because I had to upload the Spyderco, but today this one should go up at the exact right time, so we're back on schedule, and we'll see what we do. But a lot of videos coming. That's my big thank you. I so much appreciate you guys who have taken the time to subscribe and to follow and to watch and a thumb up. I just appreciate you. We're now on our way. We are on our way. Yes. Remember, it's digital. You could have fast forward through all this. I apologize for taking so much time before playing around with the pocket dump deconstruction. But you still have time to hit the subscriber. We're on our way to 2,000, and this time we'll be going through the Brous blades, the Hinderers, the Striders, the case knives, which you guys haven't seen on the daily pocket dump deconstructions. Big case knife collection, and a whole bunch of others. Plus, I'll be giving away 2 knives. At least one of the 2 will be a Sprint Run limited edition from Spyderco. So let's talk about this. What you see right there is what's going to fill my pockets today. I took a bunch of pictures. I'll post them on Instagram around noonish, 1ish, 2ish. You guys know the drill. I'm on Instagram at Keith Kevin Kin. Come join the feed. But now, after taking the pictures, I turned my iPhone 6S Plus from photo to video, and it's time to do the pocket dump deconstruction. I'm gonna carry my Apple Watch 1, the original Apple Watch, today. It's Friday. I'm gonna be glancing at my watch the whole time, just wanting the day to end. I'm being honest. That's honest. Usually I'm so well engaged. I'm like, when time comes, it comes. But today, I want it to end. I need a weekend. You know what? Every weekend, I need a weekend. Oh, yes. I'm kicking off the weekend in style. That's called a Cohiba, buddy. I just love this. You notice how much bigger it is? They get bigger as they get by the weekend because I have more time to smoke it. Ah, that's my cigar. I don't know if you guys, the microphone that I have is pretty directional, so I hope you can't hear the vacuum cleaner in the hall, the apartment folks vacuuming the hallway. So if you hear a little bit of that, that's what it is. But I think this microphone will cut it out. The shown pin today, I just like it. It's the pure titanium pin. Yeah, I'm going to say it. It always pops in my mind, but I never say it. The Chris Reeve of the pin world. I know. A lot of makers have a lot of pins. I'm not a big pin collector, but I found these shown pins, picked up one, and had to get 3 of them. This one, the DLC covered stainless steel one, and of course the brass one. I just love them. Just simple construction, works real well. One of my thin Mont Blanc wallets. You know what? I'm actually doing the blue stuff. Man, it's so expensive. But I'm doing some blue stuff. By the way, speaking of expensive and blue scotch, I bought another custom. I have a knife that I don't know when it's going to be delivered because I bought it out of Canada. But I don't think I'll do a big thing. It's an older knife that I've been missing to have a match pair. So you'll see that in the Spyderco Palooza. But I saw this wonderful knife. I think I'm in this frame of, that at some point I'm going to do this photography thing. Hey man, I'm an old dog trying to learn a new trick. All this fancy photography stuff. But I'm thinking about whenever I hit the road, what kind of beautiful knives. You guys know I really love gentleman folders. I found this wonderful custom gentleman's folder. It should be coming in today. So I'll do some pictures, and although I have knives on the desk to do another Spyderco Palooza, Spyderco Palooza, and I will be doing those over the weekends. I haven't done my reactions to my custom knives. that I spent a bunch of money on. So I don't know what I'm going to do. But at some point, you guys are going to get some videos about the custom knives as well. You know, those quick for me, first reaction videos. I need to do those because I want to make a record of those knives. And we'll also do Spyco Palooza. So I'm expecting to do a lot of taping this weekend. Let's take the knives. Yeah, I'm finally getting to the knives and the deconstruction. Let's get to the knives here. Someone asked me on a comment, am I going to the New York knife meeting, convention? Oh, I wish I could. Man, I wish I could. I always follow some videos. Terra Fanatic, I like his stuff, and he goes to some knife conferences and does some. I like it because it's raw, right? Camera moving and stuff, but he shows a lot of knives on the desk. That's one reason I went and got my two bodegas. That's another reason I went and got my Enrique Piñas, because I saw his videos. So I like his stuff. And a lot of times, because he's out of that area, he goes to the New York one. But I'll tell you, not this year, but there is going to be a year where I go to all the conventions. I'm going to start scheduling that out. I want to have some money in my pocket, so I come back with something as well. So I'll be out there soon. I will. And once we hit 2,000, it'll be time to add on to this channel. I think, and so that'll be me getting out of my office and doing some things as well. Fingers crossed. So the small knife is the Squarehead. You guys know I love my Spyco Squarehead. If you guys haven't noticed, I've got hundreds of Spycos, and usually I use them in my pocket dumps. I've been trying to stay away from the Spycos except for the keychain knives because I want to do videos on them. It's been kind of hard, but you know what? I got a bunch of other knives. It hasn't been that hard. That's like super first world problems, right? This is the Squarehead. It is wonderful. You guys know I love the tag knives that Spyco did with Serge Pachenko, but this one they did not do with him, and I love it. While those are perfect, about the same size as a dog tag as this one is, the difference is, and by the way, have the same steel, the wonderful S30V steel. So, wonderful steel, comes in at 1.3 inches. The blade is about the same. The difference is, listen, that is a lock. See that lock right there? Back lock, frame lock, whatever kind of lock you want to call it. It's a very innovative lock for a real small knife. All titanium, and then of course the S30V steel. Look at the pivot is wonderful, and I love that lock right there too. It's just a real handy knife. It is beautiful in its simplicity, isn't it? You can wear it around your neck. I put it on my keychain. I love that it's nice and tumbled and everything, that it's so great and easy, stone wash, easy to hide scrapes. It's just a wonderful knife. Isn't it beautiful? Real small knife, but great materials, and it's a locker. Look, a locking knife. Look. Even the non-lockers, I kind of use it like this. It has some jimping. Look, it has jimping right there on both the back of the blade and the back of the frame. It's just a real nice functional knife. That is the Spyco Squarehead. The medium knife, Brous blades, baby. I have not been... I love my Brous blades. Again, that's the third biggest collection of knives that I have. I have a number of collection of knives. Brous blades, believe it or not, the third biggest. And I haven't really bought his last 6 or 7 knives, but I went crazy with his earlier stuff. I am going to get to his newer stuff at some point. Maybe after we get out of this Spyco 40th anniversary, since I'm committed to buying all their folding knives and have already in this epic year. But I'll tell you, I love his earlier stuff. Now, mid-tech maker, and he came out with the Bionic and started wanting to serve a lot of other people. So I have some Brous blades knives that are limited to only 100 in the world, 200, 300, 500. This one, let's see, what? He always puts it on. This one was 1,000. And the Bionic was a flipper, an inexpensive flipper, aluminum made, small, the body is aluminum made. 3-inch blade. I'm sorry, 3-inch blade. D2 steel, because Jason Brous loves D2 steel. He came out with the flipper. I have the flipper. And so it was made to be accessible to people that aren't ready to drop $500 on one of his mid-techs. And then he came out with this. This actually is my first automatic. Before I bought all of my Microtech out the fronts, I got this. First I had the flipper, then I got this, and I love it. It's a Bionic Auto from Brous Blades. Flips out there like a dream. Yes, it's aluminum, so it's so lightweight. And I really love the D2 steel. I'm allowed to have automatics where I live. I know some of you aren't. But what a wonderful knife. Oh, so lightweight too. I needed some automatic in my life. I have to admit, I went with another knife. I was going to go all automatic on the medium and a large knife. So the knife that got away is also an automatic. But I love this Skinner. I think Hinderer has done such a great job. And I know most of the channels on YouTube and people love talking about customs. I love customs. And a lot of the custom makers are doing a lot of mid-techs now, right? Affordable customs. And Hinderer has always been such a classy maker of production knives. And I think he's hit another level. This right here is the Hinderer XM-18 Skinner. And when I say that, for years you couldn't get a Hinderer. He would only do it for service people. Policemen, firemen, people in the armed forces. So you'd pick them up on the secondary market, which almost doubled their prices. I'm serious. I used to see them for thousands of bucks. And everyone would criticize how they flipped. Well, let me tell you something. He did two things that make me very, very happy. Number one, he has a wonderful distribution arrangement now. So you'll find them in knifeart.com, Blade HQ, every place that you find knives online, you find Hinderers, which I love, which means now you can get them at the price. He's like Chris Reeve prices. And you know what? He deserves Chris Reeve's prices. It's like a Sabinza quality knife. And second, hey, this right here is a heavy blade, right? 3.5 inches. Hello. S35VN steel flips like a dream. And look just how smooth that is. Oh, I'm loving you, Hinderer. I'm loving you. Yeah, as I said, this is a XM-18 from Rick Hinderer. And 3.5-inch blade, stonewash blade, S35VN steel, just butter all the way. Flips like butter, falls like butter. I really love the red G10, this like burgundy G10. And of course the titanium on the back. Pure Hinderer. Tip up, tip down. All right-handed, but I really love it. I never tried opening it. No, it only flips open. Love his simple pivot. That's my large. Look, I can't stop it. Great detent. Everything is perfect on this knife, I'm telling you. Comes in a whole bunch of colors too. I only have one. You know, I don't carry big knives that often, and that's why. But man, whew, every time I see a new color of these, I'm ready to do more. Yeah, I'm like, I think I have the base of a good knife collection. Now I'm looking at other things. I don't know what I'm looking at for other things, which is why I'm dipping my toe into some customs. Don't worry, folks. I'm not going crazy on customs, but I do. It's a spice. It's a little spice in the collecting, and I hope you guys see it as spice when I introduce some customs into the mix. That is the Hinderer Skinner, baby. I love that knife. XM-18, 3.5 inches, S35VN steel. That G10 is just wonderful. That's it. That's the carry. That's the deconstruction. Get to see the pictures on Instagram at Keith Kevin King. Come join the fun over on Instagram. Don't forget to thumb this up. Hey, I don't make money off of this at all. I love showing and sharing my collection with you. I do. That's what it's all about. And I'm really happy that you guys are spending some time with me. So I appreciate it. What I get paid off in is thumbs up and people enjoying what I'm offering. So thumb it up. Let me know. Share it. Let people know we're out there. Hit that subscribe button. Our goal is 2,000 subscribers, and we're going to have a knife giveaway and go through another bit of collection. Hit that little bell next to the subscription. That's a notification because I'm literally going to be putting up a lot of videos. I am. Go check. You guys probably checked out. I see people are watching the Spyderco Palooza, and that's great that I did yesterday. But check out the pocket dump deconstruction I did late yesterday at 8 p.m. I know it was a little off, but you'll be able to watch this one and then go check out yesterday's. I don't want to do what a lot of YouTubers I see do. You know, they use low views on stuff as an excuse to stop doing daily. I'm not stopping doing daily, but I want to know that you're out there, all right? So go check it out. I know why it's lower is because whenever I do multiple uploads, people are just used to one a day, and I get it. And remember, everyone's not watching every day. These things will be watched weeks, months, hopefully years, unless YouTube one day, like Vine, says, I'm out. That, my friends, is what I'll take a picture of. That'll be on the Keith Kevin King Instagram. Go check that out if you haven't. A deep inventory of pictures, all kinds of pictures. Some knives you don't see on the regular carry. But of course, that's Instagram. This is YouTube channel, the Keith Kevin King YouTube channel. Remember I told you I was thinking about doing an all automatic? Well, this is the Ultratech. The Microtech Ultratech, one of their best sellers by far. Out the front, I've been playing with it, so it's stiff coming back in. But you know what? I always say first, I feel like a wuss having to use two hands. But if you've ever owned out the front for Microtech, you know that it can do that. But when it goes out, it's not stiff. That's all I care about, okay? You need the blade extended to do some work, okay? Whatever your work is. What's special about this is this was a limited edition where they have the see-through cover. You see that? So this is aluminum. This is, man, I'm assuming like a plastic kind of thing. I'm sure it's tougher than plastic. It feels tougher. But you can see through, so you can see the spring. You can see the blade when it goes out. Whoa, okay. It's just that I've got my wrist twisted. It's still beautiful. And all that. I really love this. Of course, it has the sticky. This is an earlier version, so it has that pointy glass breaker that'll stab you when it's in your pocket every now and then. Or maybe it just does me. I don't know. LMAX steel dagger grind, 3.4 inches on the blade. This is just a perfect tactical knife, but also it is useful as a day-to-day knife, and it's a nice size to be carried. That's the knife that got away. It's the Microtech Ultratech. It's the see-through version. It's a special limited edition that Microtech came out with. It's the double action out the front. 3.4 inches with LMAX steel. I have a video with almost all. I think I have maybe 2 additional ones that aren't in the video, but it's 11 Microtech automatics in one video. It's on this channel. Go check that out as well. Hey, you guys, don't forget to thumb it up and share it. Don't forget to take a moment for you. Man, I'm 57 years old, and you know how many moments I've missed just with me. Just little moments. It clears your head. It does. And I know you've got family and work and all kinds of obligations, but just take that moment, okay? That's a moment that I don't think about how sorry my Cleveland Browns are, okay? I don't think about that in that moment. Also, please just take a few moments, you know, and a sincere moment. You don't have to be with your buddies and bragging about how this group doesn't appreciate veterans, yada, yada. It's not a political thing. It's real people sacrificing themselves, real families giving up and their families in the ultimate sacrifice. Just give an honest, I hope we can still do that in the age of social media. Just give yourself honestly to the people who made all of this, our waking lives, possible, okay? That's Veterans Day. You guys have a perfect day. Thank you very much. Keep those pockets full.